Oh my god! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, JX Readers. It's been a while, whatever. Oh my god, guys, KLONOA is back! Oh shit, it actually happened! Okay, so, last night, Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct at like 5 p.m. my time. And it had a lot, it had a lot in it. But then, out of nowhere, me and a bunch of other people had their collective minds blown when out of nowhere we got to hear a familiar sound. Oh, it was so beautiful to see, and the game looks amazing. Okay. So, before I get into it, I need to talk about how just cathartic this is to see KLONOA actually back, and the story of how we kind of knew this was coming eventually. So, we live in the age of video game revivals. Video game series left and right are getting reruns so they can have one more shot. Even series that were seen as long dead, like Metroid, Mega Man, etc., they're all coming back to give one more shot to finally see if they can have success in the modern age. And in most of these cases, we see that yes, these things can reach a modern audience and still be successful. Heck, nowadays we're even seeing video game revivals for things that no one would ever think of. Video games that honestly I'm shocked even came back, like KO the Kangaroo, and even series that pretty much shouldn't have come back, like with Bubsy. But still, I this whole time have been waiting for when KLONOA would get his chance in the sunlight. KLONOA to get his chance to actually finally return, and it happened. Now, admittedly, we kind of somewhat knew this was happening. I think it was like a year or two ago that we started to see Namco file trademarks for a bunch of games, and one of these games was KLONOA Encore. But the thing about trademarks is they don't confirm anything. Since trademarks can run out, a lot of times video games companies just trademark stuff so that way they can have it, so that way no one takes it from them. You know, a safety precaution. But here we are right here, and it actually came to fruition, and oh my god, it looks so good! Just seeing this is so amazing to me, because it's been a hard way. It's been a hard time being KLONOA, because it feels like every time KLONOA got close to his chance of revival, that it just was taken away. We had the webcomic, which ended super prematurely. We had the movie, which I think we all know how much that thing crashed and burned. I mean, heck, we still don't even really know the story of how far that movie truly got. It's been 3 years, nothing ever came out. So, like, you know, that was stripped away, and then it was just limbo for years and years. And now, just to see this actually come back, it's just amazing. And the extended trailer is also just absolutely magical. Seeing all of the KLONOA games we represented, seeing all of them get some love for the 25th anniversary, it's like Namco finally realized, let's try this one more time. And just celebrate something truly special that we have. The fact that it includes both games, and they've been remade! They didn't even need to remake KLONOA 1. All they needed to do, like, they didn't even need to remake either games. KLONOA 2 still looks good to this day because of its style. And KLONOA 1 on Wii looked fucking fantastic. So the fact that they actually remade KLONOA 1, that's just astounding to me. Like, you can tell by KLONOA's model, the short stature, the design, it went back to the original design. He's literally like, it's not the Wii design at all, it's just the original design. It looks so good. And then next to the, you had to be there. When I saw this announcement, I was chatting with my buddy, and my buddy just, you know, like, we were watching the Direct, and when this popped up, I'm not even kidding, I screamed for like 6 minutes. I think we missed some of the announcements because I was just absolutely mind-boggled. I went lightheaded. I started to cry. I know it's a little silly for me to admit all that, but I couldn't help it. The fact that this game series that I've loved for years actually came back, and came back in this way. They remade both games. It's so cathartic after all these years and seeing so many people excited for it. It's like being validated after years and years of just being like, maybe one day. Oh my god, the official artwork that's come out for it looks amazing. I just can't wait for this. I didn't have much to say with this video because I just wanted to talk about it because, you know, I have a lot of KLONOA things on my video and, you know, so this video didn't have a script. That's why you probably noticed that I'm stumbling a lot. I just wanted to talk about this because this is legitimately monumental for me. I can't believe it. Thank you so much to the people who made this happen. Namco, whoever the fuck is working on this, you know, of course it's Namco, they own KLONOA, but you know what I mean. Whoever the fuck finally pitched this, I'm just so happy because I've loved this franchise for years now, and you know, when you see a series you love have no chance of coming back, and then it comes back, it's like seeing a friend that just was in the middle, a friend that you thought was missing for years upon years, and then all of a sudden you go in someplace and you see that that friend is still alive. You would be emotionally just overwhelmed, emotionally just, it's so crazy to me, and I can't wait. Even though it was on the Nintendo Direct, they confirmed that it's actually gonna be on every single platform just at a later date. So I'm definitely gonna get this on Switch, and I'm probably gonna double buy it on Steam because I want this to do well. This proves that KLONOA was never a series Namco forgot about. I mean, for fuck's sake, they went all out for this specifically. They remade KLONOA 1 and KLONOA 2. They didn't need to remake KLONOA 1. They already did. But they did it again just because they cared. And then they remade KLONOA 2 as well, and they put them together. That's so... They cared the entire time. It's crazy. I can't wait to see how this game does, and I really hope it does well. I implore anyone who watches this, buy it. Even if you've never really been interested in KLONOA, buy it because trust me, KLONOA is amazing. The first game is a classic for people who've played it anyways. KLONOA 1 is a fantastic little 2D platformer that really fucking takes the 2.5D concept and makes it to its absolute maximum extent. And KLONOA 2 is even better. KLONOA 2 might just be one of my favorite 2D platformers ever. And now they're all available to play everywhere. They're going to be on every single modern platform. They're going to be PS4, Xbox, Steam, fucking Switch. I just can't wait. Oh my god, even now I just can't help but get emotionally overwhelmed at this. I don't think a video game's ever gotten me like this, and that makes me so happy. I really hope that this does well, and I really hope this means good things for the future. You know, it's weird, the KLONOA series. It's always weird how Namco always kind of takes a chance to revive it once. We had the original revival with KLONOA Wii. And that actually came because the, I think it was the CEO of Namco, he always loved KLONOA, and he wanted to see it come back. It's just that Wii sold like dick, so they couldn't really say, okay, well, we love this guy, but we can't really do anything with him because it's not financially viable. But they would always include KLONOA in, like, cameos. They would give him costumes in, like, the Tales games. There was, like, this one thing in Tekken 7, it was, like, you could have a character icon, and it would have KLONOA on it, and I forgot what it was. I didn't play it that much, or at least unlock whatever that was. You know, and it's just absolutely amazing to see. Oh wait, I didn't even finish. And then, like, there was the webcomic, and even the movie, and granted, actually, it's funny, I say that we never really learned the story of the movie. We actually learned Namco's perspective on the movie, and we learned that apparently, this is a little bit of a tangent, indulge me here. Apparently we learned with the KLONOA movie, from Namco's point of view, that apparently they were kind of surprised that Henshin actually announced the movie as soon as they did, and they were even more shocked when they learned that the Klonoa movie had been canceled. So, like, I'm sure, I don't know if that had anything to do with their decision here, I'm sure it didn't, but it proves that they've always cared about Klonoa. Because, you know, I don't think you do all this if you don't care. Because here's the thing, it's not like just putting a bunch of games on, it's not like putting a bunch of games on a new system and just ports. These are remakes, it seems. And that's crazy to me because, like I already said, Klonoa 1 already got one. They didn't need to, but they did anyways. And they drew in Klonoa 2. There's official artwork, and it's just amazing. I'm in love with this. I could rant and go on for an hour about how happy I am about this, but I should probably keep this video relatively short. I don't even know how short it is. I'm not looking at my recorder right now. But yeah, so we didn't get to see much in the original Direct. There was an extended trailer released later, and yeah, this really does look like a genuine remake of both games, because if you look at the models of everything, they look completely changed. They don't look like Wii at all. They don't even have the Wii art style. You know, like, everything here looks so different. You know, and that's just crazy to me, the fact that they would actually redo that twice. Like, you never really see a game get not one, but two remakes. Especially after the first remake didn't do well. I can't wait. I just can't. Oh my god. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you all think about playing this game. And hey, if you like it, play the other Klonoa games. The GBA games are great. Klonoa Heroes, it's flawed, but it's good too. You know, and play beach volleyball, because it's a fun little sports game. And play Moonlight Museum if you're a masochist. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.